Welcome back to another episode of ManLike Podcast. This one's a bit of a special. On my left, I've got Mateus.
Yeah.
On my right, we've got Steve. Leeds fan, annoyingly, all as Liverpool fans. This one's a bit of a football special, so we're going to chat all about this Premier League season, predictions, what's going on. So, to start with, top five.
My top five, going downwards.
Yeah, go on.
Okay, so number 5, I actually have Spurs. I think.
Ooh.
So Thomas Frank, he's a great manager.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. He was the Brentford project. So I think that with the addition of Thomas Frank and the likes of Mohamed Kudus and who else have they signed this season?
Oh God!
I think that they've got the basis.
I mean, they thought they had Eze.
Yeah,
that was a bit of an awkward one.
Arsenal of all teams as well.
I was literally scrolling through Facebook the other day, and it literally was like a picture of Eze and Tottenham Hotspur Stadium just saying "My new home," and I was like, "Oh, that one's not aged well, has it?" And that's literally a day old.
No, I do think Spurs are going to do well this season. In comparison to last season, because obviously you can't get much worse than 17th.
I mean, if they have no injuries.
Yeah.
Because they've got no depth.
Very dependent on the injuries, but I do think Thomas Frank is a good enough coach to get them into that top 5 conversation.
Yeah.
Number 4, I'd say Chelsea, because I mean they're the reigning Club World Cup champions, for crying out loud. Like, they're gonna challenge for the title up until a certain point.
Did anyone actually really care about the Club World Cup? I mean, Liverpool weren't even there.
It's had a lot of money in it though. Now,
I mean, there was a lot of money in it, but I don't know.
Do you know what it is? I think it's a very privileged thing to say, no one cares about the Club World Cup, because the teams from the other continents, they were very passionate about it. Like, as a Brazilian, I was watching the Brazilian teams, and we were all really gassed for the game. So I think
that's because you were actually involved for once. Like the fat kids getting picked, like yay! Sorry, they've just got big bums. They're not fat.
No, but I do think that Chelsea, they're in a good position right now. They've got a lot of squad depth, massive squad. They could easily field 2 first 11s and compete seriously for the at least top half.
Yeah.
So I think Chelsea are going to finish 4th. 3rd, it's a rogue shout, but I think Arsenal are going to drop off this season.
Yeah,
even though they signed Gyökeres and Eze, I do think that fatigue from finishing 2nd 3 years on a bounce, it's going to hit them hard.
The thing is, they can't rely on Gyökeres, because even if he don't come good, if he's a bit like Darwin, then they're a bit fucked up. But anyway.
Definitely. And
Kyle's looking like he's shook over there.
I just don't think Mikel Arteta is a title-winning manager. Like, he's had, how many years now has he been in the Premier League? 7?
6 or 7, yeah.
6 or 7 years. And they've spent upwards of £700 million, and it just hasn't worked yet. Things could change, and this could age horribly, but I think they're going to drop off this season.
But is that a mentality thing?
It could be.
Because when you look at the Arsenal team, like their first 11, like every single player is quality. So they have a title winning team, but it's all about mentality.
Yeah, but there's 2 teams above them that, in my opinion anyways, that have better starting 11s. I think Manchester City are going to finish 2nd.
Right.
I think they're winning a trophy this season. I definitely think they're winning an FA Cup or a Community Shield, maybe even the Champions League again.
Well, they can't win Community Shield.
Carabao Cup.
Yeah.
Sorry. But I think Man City are finishing 2nd, because the signings they've made, Reinders looks amazing.
Yeah, he does look good.
Is one of the best debuts I've seen in a long time. And Haaland, regular service, man. The guy's going to score 20 plus goals at least, at a minimum. And then number 1, bit of bias, but we're the reigning champions, and I think we've invested very well in the squad this season.
I don't know if it's too much. I don't know if you're changing too many players, that the whole dynamic of the team changes too much.
Look, man, Arne Slot won the league with Darwin Núñez up front. I think you can do a lot worse than Hugo Ekitike and Florian Wirtz.
Ekitike looks class.
Well.
Yeah, no. Ekitike does look class.
Nah, man, that debut.
Yeah.
He's a unit.
Goal and an assist.
He's got a lot of goals last season.
I mean, even his goal in Community Shield.
It was a good goal.
That was class. Yeah,
like he's looking like a good established signing already, and he's been with us for what 3-4 weeks.
I think it's just the composure. That's all we needed. Like if Darwin Núñez had that composure, it'd be class.
But no, I do think we're going to win the league again. Maybe it's a bit biased, but I do think we already have a title-winning team in place. We've added quality players to it.
Yeah.
I think we're going to win the league.
To be fair, I mean, I'll come from not a Liverpool point of view. I'll do the same order as well. I think I get your point with Spurs. I do get your point with Spurs. I think Frank's a brilliant manager. I think that's going to hurt Brentford quite a bit. But I don't think they will get top 5. So they won the Europa League last season. But we're 17th finish, 16th last season.
I was going to say,
Mind you, they gave up halfway through the year last season. They realised that. They sacrificed everything for Europe, and they won. Yeah. So I don't think we should look too deep into finishing 17th. They still won trophy. A trophy.
I reckon they're getting like 7th or 8th at best.
I think they'll be up there. I just don't think they make the top 5.
Okay.
I'm going to go Villa 5th.
Okay.
I just think Emre's just brilliant.
Yes.
And I think like I really rate Villa when I watch them play. They've got good team. Lost Ramsey. Has he gone Ramsey to Newcastle? He's on verge of going. He's a decent
I'm not
player.
actually too sure, but
I think
possibly.
But yeah, I think they run well. Like even when they've sold players, because of FFP, they've reinvested it well. And I'd like to see him higher because I do like Villa.
Yeah.
Sort of.
They're one of them teams that nobody offends. Like they're not pissing off anybody. They just kind of do them. They're just kind of like, you guys do your own thing. It's fine. We'll leave you to it.
Do you know what's funny? I've always thought of Villa as a sleeping giant, and I'm happy that they've got a serial winner in Unai Emery, because like the guy wins trophies on a regular basis. He's the record holder for Europa League titles as a manager. I think Villa have a good chance of winning the Europa League this season.
I think they will, to be fair. I mean, that could go against them in the league, focusing on that. That's the downside.
Same thing that happens to Tottenham.
Could be 17th over Europe. You know what I mean? It's a good season, who knows? I think they'll get 5th. To be fair, I can't argue with your order. I think Chelsea, historically they've spent quite a lot of money, but I think
they made some decent
dodgy contracts, but they have. I think Delap's gone under the radar because I think he'll score goals for him if he plays. I mean, I've got Pedro as well. I was
going to say, when I was doing my fantasy league, I was looking at Chelsea players to put in. I was like, I have no idea who's going to play. I had Liam Delap in first, and I was like,
Palmer.
He's like, is he going to play? Palmer's going to play, but like the rest of them, like the strikers and everyone else, you're like, who's getting in that squad to start?
Yeah. But that's a good problem for Enzo Maresca to have.
Oh
I've got too much quality. That's not a bad thing. Like Chelsea are in a good position. I think within the next few years we could be seriously talking about some title contenders that they'll push.
I could see that.
Push.
Yeah.
I think they'll finish in high 80s for points this season.
You think?
Low 80s.
I reckon it'll be a really close season this season.
Me too. I
hope it is anyway. I hope it's one of them seasons that comes down to like the last few weeks. What are you saying for 3rd then?
3rd, I'm going to go with Arsenal. Gyökeres is the big one for me. I think if he scores goals, could quite easily win the league.
Yeah.
You expect him to score goals, but not playing Premier League, it's a gamble. It's always a gamble.
Yeah.
So, but in the Champions League, he did fantastically.
It's
clear that he can score against good opposition. It's just whether the system he fits into the system.
Yeah. So I think Arsenal 3rd. I'm actually not just to keep you guys happy. I do think you'll win the league. Genuinely, I do. You were brilliant last season, and I think your squad's even better. Like I really do. It's like we were saying before. I think they will gel. But it's just if the only slight risk is if they don't gel. The players you've brought in just unbelievable.
There's no reason why they shouldn't do well.
Nah,
but you never know, do you?
I think at a minimum, Liverpool finish like top 2. Like it's going. Come on, man! You can't look at last season and say we're not finishing in the top 2. Like,
see, the funny thing is, if you'd have asked me last season where I think Liverpool finish, I was worried. Klopp going.
Everyone was
coming in. I was like,
the only signing was Chiesa. And everyone was like, what the hell is going on here?
So I worried, and then I was like, unbelievable, and then added to the squad. So I think Liverpool win it again.
Go on, Kyle.
Top 5. definitely. Well, I think Tottenham will finish 5th. I think.
Oh, you agree with me?
Yeah. The thing about Aston Villa, they're a great team and they've got a good manager, but they've sold too many wingers. Like last season, they had what's his name from PSG?
Asensio.
Yeah.
Rashford, Leon Bailey's going, and have they signed anybody to play on the wings yet? I'm not even sure.
No.
So I don't know. I think there's a hole in that team. So I don't think Aston Villa will finish. I think they'll probably finish by 8th. So Tottenham 5th.
Do you think they'll do well in Europe though?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think they do Tottenham. I think they'll focus on that. 4th. Yeah, I would say Chelsea. Yeah, I would say Chelsea. I think they signed too many players.
I think everyone's putting Chelsea forward.
They signed too many players. Same old Chelsea. Like they're just a business run club, innit?
Yeah.
So Chelsea. And I think as well it's because they're getting a bit excited over that club. What's they called, that club and that
the Club World Cup. Did you see the reveal of the things in the stadium?
No.
They had some like signs put up like above one of the stands in the stadium, and it looks so shit.
What, is it like world champions or something?
It literally says like world champions. You're not, because not everyone in the world was actually there.
Well, that's like saying, you know what? Let me not defend Chelsea.
But all right. So my view about that competition, because it's a newish competition. It doesn't have history. It doesn't have pedigree.
No.
So it's not being viewed as something like a Champions League or even an FA Cup to
the clubs want to win it because it's big money, but I don't know. I just don't think anyone really cares, do they?
But you can't. I mean, literally, you can't call it like, I'm the best team in the world when the champions of England and they wasn't involved.
Yeah.
And the champions of Spain wasn't involved. The champions of Italy wasn't involved. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway,
wild cards in there as well, didn't like Inter Miami and stuff like that.
That was easily just them shoehorning some of their clubs in for a bit of promotion.
Yeah, how Inter Miami qualified for that Club World Cup?
What was the qualification?
What
was the qualification?
So I believe it was for Europe anyways, it was the last 4 Champions League winners.
Yeah.
So that's why Liverpool just missed out, because Chelsea was the team that won the Champions League after us. No, that was Bayern actually.
And I think Chelsea won it in 2020.
Yeah, 21.
Or 21, 22. And then Bayern got in because they won it. And then Man City, obviously, because they won Champions League. But no, I mean, like, don't like I'm not like hating, and they won it. To be in the competition, I mean, you have to win it.
Yeah, you got to be there to win it.
So no, hats off. But I don't think they will do as good as what like a lot of people think. I don't know. 3rd, now, in my head, I was going to say Arsenal, but I don't think people realise how underrated that signing of Eze. And when I saw the news last night, like, I was vexed. Because Eze, it's not like if, because they are going to sign him, but when he comes and they give him the number 10 shirt, Eze is underrated.
Yeah, he is class.
For me, I think he will be the signing of the season.
I think he'll suit that team as well.
And people can question, but I think Eze is a quality footballer. And when I found out that Arsenal was getting him, I was vexed. I mean, I was Tottenham getting him.
For Spurs to get him.
Yeah, I rather get. But So I think Arsenal. I think I can't tell you out of the top 3, and that's going to finish. Well, that's going to win the league. With Liverpool, if Liverpool can sign a centre back, like a decent centre back, like a Premier League proven centre back, Mark Gay, for example, if they can get him, then I'll be like, all right, I'm a bit more comfortable. But after watching the last couple of games, they get open too easy at the back, and teams will just exploit that. So
I don't know. Giovanni Leone is a good signing though.
But is he going to play?
I think he'll get some game time, especially if Konate doesn't sign that contract.
Would you rather him play than someone like Joe Gomez?
Joe Gomez isn't going to play because he's injured all the time.
I mean, he played the first game, though, didn't he?
Yeah, but trust me, he's going to get injured. He always gets injured. Like,
I don't think he's good enough anyway.
I think he's a very, very good squad option to have.
Yeah.
Because he can play all across that back four.
Yeah. I think he's there for experience.
Yeah.
Because when you think about it, he's been there for 11 years now.
Yeah.
So he's our longest serving player.
Yeah. So he's experienced in the club. But yeah, I don't know. I can't tell you the top three. And between them, I mean, the Man City are looking really good, but to be fair, it's against Wolves. So, and like I said, I'm not hating. I'm just being realistic. It's against Wolves. Wolves have lost their, and Konya and whatnot. So they're not the same team. But yeah, I think there's a lot of. I think there was a lot of questions unanswered in the first opening game of the season. Gyökeres, people are laughing at him. I think he's going to bang some goals in the season.
Yeah, of course he is.
Who are you saying for first and second then?
I'm not sure.
Come on, you got to give us someone.
I'd lead to mention you actually.
We'll get down there, don't we?
You know what? My heart says Liverpool to win the league, but my head is like it's going to be between Man City and Liverpool. I think there's going to be a point where Arsenal, because it's the same old Arsenal, innit? Like they just tease the fans by playing well up until Christmas and then
drop off and whatnot. But you know what? Things could change. I mean, just like I said, as they coming in, and that team's good. So I don't know. I think Man City and Liverpool. But if Arsenal is up there, then yeah, definitely Arsenal as well. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
I'm going to switch it up a bit here.
Okay.
I'm going to say Aston Villa 5th.
Okay.
Chelsea 4th, which I think we've all said. I'm going to say Liverpool 3rd.
Really?
I think last season we had too many games where we got through literally just by the skin of our teeth, letting in too many stupid goals, and I think it's going to happen again this year, but I don't think we're going to get as lucky. Do
you not think we've strengthened though?
Yeah, but I think everyone else has.
Do you think we strengthened?
I think we have.
When you think about it, think about it. So we've got rid of Luis Diaz.
Yeah.
And he was our first team left winger.
He played a lot of games at striker last season. But he was played out of position.
Yeah.
But who have we replaced?
I mean, to be fair,
But
he's a striker. Gakpo's just as good on that left though.
And Jota. So look, I've had a look at 3 players and Liverpool have lost Jota, Diaz, Darwin Núñez.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, to be fair, even someone like Kelleher's quite a big miss.
My goodness, guys. Mamardashvili is a much better goalkeeper than Kelleher.
I know, but I'm just saying, Kelleher was
I don't think Kelleher will be... As much I love Kelleher, okay, but I don't think he'll be missed, because he was our second choice goalkeeper. Mamardashvili was a first choice goalkeeper in a Spanish club at Valencia. And he was one of the best goalkeepers in the last Euros.
No, I think... Kelleher won us some trophies.
He did. I love Kelleher.
Yeah,
he was the best. He was the best second choice keeper in the league by far.
Oh yeah,
but Mamardashvili is an upgrade on him.
You think?
I think so for sure. He was one of the best keepers at the Euros. He was a very good keeper last season for Valencia. Even though they were struggling with relegation, he was one of the few players that performed very well for them.
I'm not sure, man. I kind of agree what you're saying. I just
think there's so much of a change that I feel like something's going to drop off. It's going to be like a drop off and then get better. I feel like they need that time to gel and really sort of start playing together.
Yeah. And as well, everybody did not believe that Liverpool will win the league, so they had nothing to lose, basically.
Yeah.
And now because everybody's
all the pressure's spotlight
is on Liverpool, and they can't handle that.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, they might prove us wrong, but I don't know. I just think that, and especially the loss of Jota as well,
it's going to be big.
It's a bit. I don't know. I'm
not sure. 1 year away from Klopp, we started becoming doubters again.
No, it's not doubters. No, it's being realistic.
Yeah.
It's being realistic. I think we've lost too many, we've lost too many players. Cool, and we signed some really, really good players. Okay, if Liverpool do get Isaac and Gay, then I'll be like, you know what, cool. The Man City have strengthened a lot. They've basically changed their midfield and whatnot. They've done well.
But
Arsenal like, yeah, like, I don't know. We'll see. I think it's going to be.
Do you want Isaac though?
Do you know what? I don't. I think with that attitude, I don't want him.
Yeah, but
because you can just do that again.
Yeah, no, I was going to say,
but okay, all right.
At least Trent did it the right way.
Nah,
no, he didn't.
He did in the sense of he didn't just sort of go, "I'm not coming to training."
No, but he could have signed that contract extension and given us a nice paycheck. Though.
Could you imagine if that was any other person in any other employment saying, "No, I'm not coming to work."
Yeah,
I had an interview at this place down road, and I might get a job there, so I'm not coming to work.
I might think,
no, you're getting paid. That's your job.
Though we're acting like Isak is the only player to have ever done this.
No, I think there's something happening behind closed doors.
There's got to be something.
And this is why, like, there's something happening behind closed doors because I don't think a grown-ass man would sit down.
How old is he, though?
He's, 26, 27? Well, he's 26, isn't it?
25, I think.
He's 25. Well, anyway.
You still did some stupid shit when you were 25, though, didn't you?
Do you really think a grown-ass man will sit down and be like, I'm not playing for Newcastle anymore? Like, I'm not playing. No. I think that there's a lot that's not being said, and I think a lot of the press and a lot of have said a lot of things, and that's why he put up that status yesterday, whatever it was. Yeah, I don't know. I think there's a lot that's happening.
I think I'd rather just put the trust in Ekitike.
But what happens if he gets injured now? And then you're going to
put out.
That's the trouble, really.
Like he is up front.
I mean, we can always put Gakpo up front and have Rio Engaming.
He can't win the title.
He's a left winger, but
top.
He can still finish.
He can, but
anyway, I'm going Arsenal second, Man City first.
It's a sensible response. I think.
We'll see. I
mean, City have won 6 of the last 7, or no, they've won 6 of the last 8 Premier League titles. If they won it, no one would be surprised.
And they've got the title winning experience. And this is the big difference between Arsenal and Man City. It's just the title winning experience. It's getting over the line. Arsenal's team's great, and I've been saying this for years. What Arteta's done from flipping, you know, them times with David, what's his name, the guy with the big SpongeBob head,
Luis.
Luis.
God, I hated him.
I love David Luis.
Fucking
Mertesacker and Rob Holding, that team. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Everyone did.
that team, and Arteta's come and just changed the whole philosophy. I mean, yeah, cool. He might get his critics about not winning anything, but if you deep it, and for what he's done for the last 6 whatever years for Arsenal, he's done well. He just needs to win, and this is the scary thing. When Arsenal actually win something, that's when you're gonna get worried now, because Arsenal will keep winning and winning and winning and winning. It's just getting up first. That's what I think.
Guess we'll have to see, won't we?
Yeah, but we'll see what happens.
Let's go bottom 3 then.
Bottom 3.
We'll start with we'll start with the Leeds fan here. Who's getting relegated?
Leeds aren't for a start.
I think it's going to be tough this season.
Do you know what
I think there's going to be a lot more teams in the relegation battle.
Yeah, I do. And before I give you my 3, I'm going to say exactly the same. I think the Championship will be the same as well. I think if we'd have gone out of the Championship, I think it'll be more close in the Championship. I don't think it's just going to be a switch in the place.
So Wrexham in Premier League next year.
Maybe not. Maybe Birmingham. Maybe not Wrexham. You'll laugh, but I'll give you my honest what I think the bottom 3 will be. I just don't think Burnley will have enough. I think Burnley will be bottom of the table.
I think after losing Trafford as well, that's a big loss.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is.
How many clean sheets did they have last season? Like 16.
They conceded 16 goals.
Conceded 16 goals. That's
a British record for the amount of games played.
Did they say that it was the best in England last season?
Yeah, that was the best defence in English football history, with the exception of Chelsea.
Game season as well.
Yeah, Chelsea conceded 15 goals back in 04-05, but 16 goals conceded in 42 games?
46,
46 games. Yeah. That's mad. That's a very good record.
I just think with Burnley, defence, like you say, were fantastic in the Championship. The way they played in the Championship were very defensive. Mm-hmm. I think going into the Premier League, you can't sit back against you like Liverpool's and your Arsenal's and stuff like that. You've got to be sensible. Don't get me wrong. Counter attack or whatever, but not just invite so much pressure. Because they scored goals as well last season, Burnley. So I do Unfortunately, don't really care about them. To be honest, not gonna lie, I'm all against them. But yeah. So I think Burnley bottom. I actually think Leeds and Sunderland are going to stay up. Believe it or not. I'll tell you, I think two things with Leeds and Sunderland. They've both spent money. Both spent well. Particularly Sunderland, I have to say, have spent well. I mean,
Shaqiri
for Sunderland, Xhaka. Granit Xhaka.
Oh yeah. It's same name, innit?
Yeah, same area.
Same thing.
Yeah. I mean, he's just unbelievable signing.
Yeah,
for Sunderland. I can't believe they've signed him. To be honest,
good experience.
Oh, he is. Made him captain straight away. Yeah. It's like I just think they'll have. I think they'll have enough. Sunderland spent quite a bit of money. We've spent well. When we had a good squad in the Championship last season, we scored a lot of goals. I think we scored. I should have my facts right, but 96 or something goals last season.
Yeah.
Which is, and I understand it's different calibre of players that you're playing against.
So have you sold anybody yet? Anybody that's
No.
So
we haven't lost anyone at all.
I was going to say Leeds have been bad for business lately as well, and it was like to get people in, and now they've got to pay 20 odd million for a player that they don't even want to keep and stuff. And
I mean, when we came down before, we had all the players that came down. The players that we signed had loan contracts in, so we had to loan them out.
Yeah, it was like, messy, wasn't it?
So it's hard to really get players in when you're on loan actually if they're coming back and stuff like that. But I think we had a good team last season. I think we spent well. I don't think we've got the full squad yet. I still think we need a few more players. The sign guy from Okafor from Milan today.
Yeah,
don't know a lot about him, but
I don't know
from reading on him, he looks a decent,
he's
tricky
a decent
winger.
Player. He's a decent
player. Where does he play?
He used to play at AC Milan.
No.
He's a striker.
Yeah. Play on wing as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Calvert-Lewin could be a masterstroke. Could be. It's a big if he stays fit.
No.
I mean, he hasn't scored. Years. No, he hasn't. I get that.
We had if Firpo was still playing for you guys, I would say that he would be a good success because Firpo likes to put balls in the box.
Yeah, you're right.
And without service, he's a poor striker.
Yeah.
Poor striker. And you've seen it at Everton. And
Everton have been poor for so long though as well.
What's that?
Everton have just been so poor for so long.
I think they're actually going to do decent this season though.
I think they'll do alright. They finished well last season, didn't they? This team's not...
now that David Moyes is back,
Moyes is a good manager. He's been in the Premier League for over 20 years now. He knows the league like the back of his hand. I think he'll be alright.
I don't think they'll make it top 10.
Who? Everton? No. I think they finish like dead centre in the middle. I think they'll finish 10th.
Mm-hmm. I must admit, I don't have them as a team that's going to be battling relegation.
I think they'll have enough to sort of stay above it, but I think they're going to be mid-table.
Yeah.
Two injuries and then fighting relegation.
You think?
Yeah. Everton.
Beto is a good striker. He'll get them goals. He will. He always get. Yeah, Beto's decent, man.
The same Beto that we're seeing for Everton. He's gonna score goals.
Hey man, all I'm saying is he gave Van Dijk and Konate. He gave Konate and Van Dijk a struggle last season.
And that's the only good game he's had. And it's always against Liverpool.
Go on, who you
I think with that as well. I think like with Leeds and something. I think big club, good. Don't get you everywhere, but home atmosphere. I think they'll both have enough.
And was it Gary Neville that was like, "That's the set of fans I do not want to be near." They were like, "Fuck going near them." Like,
I love that though, mate.
I know.
Do you know what I mean?
As a Leeds fan, of course you.
Ellen Road is electric.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. This is why.
I mean, they can barely afford the electric, but
I think Leeds will definitely stay up. I think playing at home under the lights, especially, they'll play against anybody. And they might lose, but they'll give everybody like a hard game. And I think your home results would keep you up.
Yeah.
Away from home might be a bit different.
Yeah,
but home result will keep you up.
What was your last team going down then?
Well, to be fair, I'm going to pick one so far. Burnley down. I think Brentford. I just think with Frank, what was on about with Frank, I think it's a big loss. They've lost a lot of players. Yeah, Buemo and was one of lost someone else decent. Well, Wissa's going to be going in.
Wissa might be going.
That guy for Arsenal.
Norgard.
Yeah.
Norgard.
He was the captain.
Yeah.
Like they've lost their captain and their manager.
Yeah.
And they're gonna lose Wissa, and they've already lost Buemo. They've lost their best players and their manager. They're doomed.
And they've got a manager that's I don't know much about him.
Keith Andrews has never managed.
He's a set piece coach, wasn't he?
Yeah.
It's like that's a bit of a step up.
I don't even think he's a League One standard manager, if I'm being honest.
I mean, you need to give him a chance, don't you? But
you do, but trust me, they're not going to do well under him.
No experience in that sort of situation.
Man,
it's a strange gamble because the Premier League club, they could have got a bigger name.
Yeah.
Actually, I think Wolves might go down as well. I think losing Cunha and Enora, if I pronounce it, I'm fullback, I was going to say. I've just got a feeling. I think Wolves, Brentford and Burnley and Leeds and Sunderland still.
I feel like Wolves have a bit too much in their midfield to go down, though. Their midfield's actually made up of some decent players. I don't think they'll finish very highly, but I don't think they'll get relegated.
Yeah.
But
Kyle, who are you saying for bottom three?
Definitely Burnley.
Yeah.
Are we all putting Burnley in?
Bottom.
Burnley.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'm gonna surprise everyone and say West Ham.
Yeah.
See, I think they'll be down there, West Ham.
I think it's about time that one of the more well-established Premier League teams actually just go down and gives us a bit of a shock.
I think
we need some conundrum in the league.
I think their transfer window has been shocking. I think the team last season was shocking, and there's too much pressure on the manager this season. I mean, no disrespect to Sunderland, but you can't be a Premier League established club and get smashed by a newly promoted side like that. And it wasn't just a smashing; it was
comprehensive.
It wasn't good. It wasn't good. And watching it, I just can't see the pattern of play. They need to sign 4 or 5 players before the window shuts, or they're going, or they're fighting for relegation badly. And the thing about their fans as well, they love their club, but they can turn on their team quick. So, so West Ham. I was thinking Wolves due to the fact that they have lost Cunha and the left back, but then I'm not sure because the team is alright. Brentford is a shout. Yeah, so I'm gonna say Brentford, West Ham, and definitely Burnley.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about
Burnley,
Burnley.
Burnley, yeah.
It's just,
yeah,
they're not good enough. I think. You know what? I do think Sunderland's going to go down. And as much as I hate to say this, because I absolutely love Sunderland. They're a classic Premier League side. But their transfer window has been amazing. Like, they've brought in some very good players like Adingra and Xhaka. But most of the players they've brought in are African, and they're wait a minute. It's an AFCON year. Shots fired. It's an AFCON year. They're gonna lose a lot of those players in January, which means a lot of the players you brought in to keep you up, they're not gonna be there for a month. January, it's a lot of congested.
And even then, they could get injured.
Yeah, exactly. It's a lot of congested fixtures, and I feel like that's going to destroy their January.
So do you think they won't get enough points by December to stay like 14th, 13th?
Man, they finished 4th in the Championship last season. Was it 4th?
Yeah.
They finished 4th. They didn't even finish in 3rd or 2nd. So
I heard the stat that there was I think it was 22 points behind. And behind
that is mad.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they're a good. They've made some excellent signings, and everything looks up, especially with that first result of the season. But something tells me that in January, December, it's gonna collapse. But I do hope they stay. I like Sunderland, and I do want them to stay up.
Who's your other team going down then?
Brentford.
Yeah.
Keith Andrews, I don't rate him.
To be fair, mine's the same 3.
Yeah.
Surprised no one said you've been nice. No one said Leeds.
No.
I think Leeds will stay.
The thing is though, like when Leeds come up, they don't usually go straight back down.
Nah.
They usually stay for like. Yeah, I was gonna say like.
Caveat though, I do think Daniel Farke gets sacked this season because.
I mean, they weren't even going to keep him at one point anyway, were they? They were going to sack him before the season even started.
Do you know what I think that was?
What?
I think. Do you know what I think that was? Gabriel Mullenhour, TalkSport, genuinely, because I think our owners had said something midway through the season, something like they'll assess him at the end of the season.
Yeah.
And I think it's been twisted because
it's like a FIFA
we've won the
career
league. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's assessed it. We've won the league. Well, why would you sack him? So I think it's been sort of twisted in being a
but at the same time, Daniel
danger.
Farke's won the championship with Norwich. I think it was twice before, and then he got relegated bottom of the table both times.
Yeah, I mean he's got the worst record I think in the Premier League. Manager.
So I think you'll stay up, but it really does depend on whether you keep Farke or not.
So do you think that he is an established championship?
He's a great championship manager. He's a great championship manager, but Premier League, all history suggests he's not cut out for it.
Only thing I'd say on that is his record's terrible in the Premier League.
Yes,
but he's never been backed. He has been backed with us. So if we're in the bottom three and we're cut adrift, he deserved the chop. But he hasn't actually had a chance to properly prove himself in the Premier League. I think Norwich spent something like 3 million or something one of the years that came up.
Do you think it's going to be in that situation though? Would you rather keep him knowing that he can get you back up again, or would you just get rid of him?
It's a really good
Because
question.
to be fair, if you're going to get relegated anyway, and Leeds aren't cutting it, would you not just go right? Well, fuck it, let's go again for next season.
But Leeds is a for me, Leeds is a big club.
Yeah,
and they shouldn't be a championship yo-yo team.
No,
I think they should be like an established, like a team like West Ham or whatnot, because they got history.
I think higher. I think they should be competing for Europe, man, because they should have a Champions League to their name. Back in the 70s, they got to a Champions League final. They were cheated out of a Champions League trophy.
Yeah, people forget that.
AC Milan.
So Leeds are huge, man.
Bayern, I think it was Bayern.
They should be a European champion club.
Even in the early noughties, they were.
They won the league before the semi-final in the Champions League, innit?
Yeah. Not in that one.
They're a great side. They're a historical side. They should be an established Premier League outfit for sure.
So I think and they shouldn't be like a yo-yo team where if you get us up, don't worry if you get us back down again, because next year you can get us up again. The Leeds is
See, but who replaces Daniel Farke if he does get sacked? Who would be your shout?
It depend on who's available at the time, doesn't it? 'Cause you don't know who else is getting sacked.
And Postecoglou.
To be fair, I when he first left Spurs, I was like, he just reeks of a Leeds manager.
I think he'd build a great side at Leeds,
I honestly don't think Farke will get sacked this season. I think we'll be flirting with relegation all season. I'm not saying we'll be any higher than probably 15th, 16th. And I think if we do that, you can't sack him. Do you know what I mean?
I think by Christmas, I think if you guys are fighting relegation and you're getting battered left, right, and centre, then there might be some questions to be answered. But for me, Ellen Road fans rocking, I don't think they'll be. I don't think they'll do that bad. To be fair.
Who are you saying top goal scorer? You know what? I'm gonna throw it out there. Ekitike.
I think Haaland.
I think he's going to surprise a lot of people as long as he stays fit and
top goal
keeps at
scorer
it.
though.
Yeah.
But then again, you got to think as well. You got to think of Gyökeres now, because he's been officially put down to take penalties. So and Arsenal win a lot of penalties.
How is no one talking about Haaland?
Yeah, well, I know, but
to be honest,
it's the easy option, but I don't like going for the.
No, but
I shouted Haaland first.
Haaland.
Kyle don't like a set bet, hence why he put fucking $7,000 on Man City and it lost. So
did you actually?
It was against Newcastle.
So I'm never going for the dead cert. I'm never going for the dead cert. So I'm going to say Ekitike. Go for it.
Okay, fair.
That's why I don't want Isak to come in.
All right.
But I think if Isak does come in, I reckon he could be a very good shout for top goal scorer for us.
Yeah. For me, it's either Haaland or Salah. I think they're the two goal scorers that consistently put up the numbers. So
I have a feeling Salah's going to drop off a bit.
Oh, we say this every year, man.
I think Salah's gonna assist more.
Yeah.
And if he misses one more penalty,
I think
someone else is going to take him now.
That one in the fucking...
I think McAllister needs to be a penalty taker.
That penalty in the final was so shit.
Yeah, I don't think he's ever been the best penalty taker at Liverpool.
No.
His technique on penalties is so unorthodox.
Yeah.
It's like he doesn't, like, he just hits and hopes. But, I think Salah will have a good, this whole GA thing. But top goal scorer.
Yeah.
I think it's either Haaland or the guy from Arsenal.
Nah, it's not Gyökeres.
You think Gyökeres is going to field there?
I think he's going to shock some people. Arsenal make too much chances for him not to score. And I'm not on this train about everybody cussing him. Once he scores one, he's going to keep on scoring.
Nah, man, but it's different playing freaking Chelsea, Aston Villa to Portimonense and freaking...
Yeah.
That's true.
Do you know what I mean?
Did you hear that stat that like 30 of his goals were against teams
like the bottom 10?
Yeah, man.
Of
the Portuguese.
I think he's a class striker. Don't get it twisted. I do think he'll score goals, but top goal scorer is mad.
I'll go back to it. Darwin Núñez looked good when he played abroad.
There you go.
I hear that. When you're playing for Arsenal, though, man, it's like Arsenal create chances. And they just needed someone to just score.
Well, that's it. We need to find out if he can take them chances.
Guess we'll see, innit?
Yeah. Who are you saying?
I really just can't see past Haaland at all. I know it's a bit of a lazy shout, but I just think it's unbelievable.
Haaland's just
consistently puts up numbers.
Just he's always in the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
Kind of like he won't get the ball from the halfway line and skin 5 people.
He's like Harry Kane in that sort of sense, isn't it? Where it's all just tap-ins and stuff. The easy goals.
No, Harry Kane is a better football player than...
Harry Kane.
Harry Kane's a better football player than Haaland.
For me, Harry Kane is a better footballer. But when it comes to goal scoring, Haaland's world class.
Yeah,
definitely.
But even Harry Kane's bloody world class as well. But yeah.
The thing that puts Harry Kane down is the fact that he stayed at Spurs for so long. Because imagine that guy had gone to Manchester City instead of Erling Haaland. He would have broken Alan Shearer's record. Yeah. For sure.
Do you think he'll come back to England before he finishes?
I think he will.
Yeah, but I can't see him playing for anyone else other than Spurs. I think he'll go back to Spurs.
He won't go back to Spurs.
You don't think so? Who does he go to then?
I think he'll go to like
Villa?
I think it'll be a Gareth Bale and like Ronaldo situation where he goes back to Spurs and everyone's like, oh my god, yes, he's coming back, and then he's shit.
But you think Cristiano Ronaldo was shit when he came back?
Well, yeah, because he was an arsehole.
He scored what? He scored 18. He scored 18 goals in the Premier League at 37. I don't think that's shit.
I mean, not shit, but he was definitely a hindrance to the team.
But to be fair, everything that he said in that interview is true. The club.
Yeah.
United finished what? 8th after he left, and then freaking 15th the season afterwards.
That's what I'm saying. Like everything that he said about the club in that interview was true. I mean, okay, fair enough. He shouldn't have said the interview, but he said it, and yeah, it's true.
Why shouldn't he? The guy is arguably the greatest player of all time, and he comes back to an institution that had established itself as the biggest club, arguably the biggest club in the world, and they hadn't changed in 20 years.
I hear that, but no player is bigger than the club. So how dare you?
That's why I don't think he should get played for Portugal, because I think he thinks he's bigger than the country.
Well,
you know for a fact that man isn't retiring in his late 40s.
Oh, yeah. I think he stays active until he's 46, 47.
He's in better shape than the majority of players now.
Probably every single footballer.
I mean, how can you say that if he keeps on scoring goals? He has to start. He still scores.
I hear that. But it is in the Saudi League, though.
Yeah,
for the national team, he still scores. In the Nations League final, he scored a goal in the final.
Who was that against?
Spain. Don't do that. Spain's one of the best teams in the world.
No, I'm not saying that.
Like Cristiano, and I'm not even Cristiano's biggest fan, but he's probably the best European player of all time. Like, I think wherever he goes, he starts, regardless of age.
Nah, not everywhere. You starting him over Salah? On right wing?
He doesn't play the same position as Salah. It's an unfair comparison. I'd start him at left wing over Gakpo.
No.
I would. Absolutely.
No.
Striker over Kitake. We'll have to see this season. We'll have to see. You think he's going to win the Golden Boot?
I think the game's changed now in the Premier League. If he was to come back in the Premier League, I don't think he will handle it.
He scored 18 goals the last time he was here. If that's not handling it, I don't know what is.
Who's got the nicest kit in the league?
I'm being biased. Liverpool's home.
Yeah, Liverpool's home kit. I'm saying that straight away as well.
Leeds away kit.
I love the Leeds away kit.
Yeah, I was going to say that one is so nice.
And I have to give a shout out to Arsenal.
I don't like the white one though, with the blocks on the side. I just don't think it's all that. There were so many leaked Leeds kits
as well.
Which one? The white one? Yeah, it's a nice kit. It's a nice kit.
Yeah, that is nice.
I think I'm gonna be as unbiased as I can be. I think Man City's all black kit is gorgeous.
I mean, their other one's awful though.
Oh, the green one's horrible.
That is horrendous.
The black one, come on, man, that looks beautiful. I'd wear that if I wasn't a Liverpool fan.
Has anyone seen Fulham's either away kit or the third kit, like the green and blue one?
I'm pretty sure I have, yeah.
Mate, that is so nice. I actually love that one.
Yeah.
Did you ever play for Bramley Phoenix when we played in blue and green?
Yeah, no, I
did you know?
Played in the blue one, yeah.
Oh. So we played in the same 11-a-side team.
Bramley Phoenix.
Yes.
They're still going.
That's a nice name,
I have no idea. So yeah, Bramley Phoenix when we first. Oh yeah, we won the league.
You playing?
We were.
What league did you play?
We played in the Huddersfield League. We joined because we were getting smashed in like all the leagues around here because there's some pretty decent teams.
Yeah.
So we're like, fuck it, we'll just go to Huddersfield and see what they're saying. And because they didn't know who we were, they were like, oh, we'll just put you in the bottom league. And we were winning every game like 15-0. It was so much fun. There was literally like defender Sean. He was just running up the wing, just taking it for fun, just going, fuck it, I'm having a go. Yeah, it was brilliant.
Bramley Phoenix.
But yeah, we played.
I think that's a nice name. Yeah. Do you know?
Who did you play for?
What's that? Oh well, when I came to Leeds, I played for a team called Atletico Bramley.
Atletico Bramley.
Yeah. They play. I think it's the fourth way because you know that Leeds have this big amateur football.
Yeah, is it West Riding? Is it that?
Is it Sundays or Saturdays?
Saturdays, I think it was.
Saturdays.
Yeah. And they had like I think it was like 8 leagues, and then I think
a lot of teams.
A lot of teams. But then it's weird because when you go to like League 2, I mean, so yeah, like and Division 2, you have the first team, but then when you look down on the league and you go to like number 7, you got like that team, but it's the third team or
fourths
it's
and fifths sometimes. Yeah. I still play in that league.
Is it North Leeds?
North Leeds, yeah. Shout out to North Leeds.
How are you doing?
To be fair, season hasn't started yet. Going through pre-season at the moment and a few new signings. Try to get some younger lads in because all lads are like my age or even older. Do you know what I mean? Like,
how old are you?
FA2.
And he's talking about his
Mate, I've had 3 knee operations as well. Do you know what I mean?
You're still young.
I'm 23 if you need younger players.
Sign up, mate. Sign a contract, mate.
I got asked the other day to play in the Veterans League.
In the Veterans League? What's the criteria? How old?
Over 35.
And that's a veteran?
Wow.
Come on. That's
rude, bro.
I was both offended but honoured at the same time. I was like, okay. But yeah, I said
it's a good job it went on age and not height because you'd still be in kids league.
Yeah, taking the piss, bro.
Kyle's playing under 12s.
I don't know, I'm laughing. That must be I'm underage.
No.
Who are you saying for first manager to be sacked then?
Keith Andrews.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, I think they'll do terrible. I've got a feeling they might give him a bit of time as well. Just
really
bed him in, yeah.
No, man, I give him 15 games at most.
Yeah.
West Ham manager.
Graham Potter?
Yeah.
You know what? I've never rated him. I've never rated him.
No, he did well at
Brighton.
No,
he didn't.
Yeah, no, he did do well.
Right. He did do well.
He got them 15th. The season they got De Zerbi and he was competing for Europe.
I hear that.
Yeah,
guys,
no, Graham Potter's so
overrated, man.
Where did they finish? Didn't they finish well the season before?
Yeah.
What, 11th?
He knows his stuff, to be fair. I don't know. I don't know.
No, look, I think he plays an attractive brand of football, but it's not effective. His favourite result was 1-1. It was his most common result. It was a 1-1.
Probably wasn't his favourite though.
Yeah, probably not. But it was his most common one.
1-1. Like, such a satisfying score.
I hope we concede.
Oh, his phone's going off here. Amateur.
You know what's funny? I think it was my mate.
Oh, it was his mum saying tea's ready.
What, in London, yeah?
Yeah.
I think he might get sacked.
Yeah.
But the first one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, when you look down, I look down on the whole league, yeah, who's really under pressure? Because you can't really sack a manager that's just come in after a couple of, especially like, you said the guy from
Keith Andrews,
Brentford, he needs time.
But he's no. It's different. He's been at the club though. I know that it's his first gig as the first team manager.
He needs time. I think he needs. I might think it's unfair for a manager to come in their first season and then if they lose, 8-9 games and then they get sacked straight away. Because in fairness, who can they get? And this is probably this whole generation of football now. There isn't a lot of well-named managers out there when you think about it.
See, that I get what you're saying, but you run the risk of getting relegated, and then God forbid you get relegated twice in a row. It's happened with Luton.
I think West Ham have got bigger expectations as well.
Yeah.
So
Wait, are you talking about Keith Andrews or Graham Potter?
No, Keith Andrews.
Yeah,
I don't think he's gonna get sacked.
Really?
I think he'll do bad. Don't get me wrong. I think they'll give him time. I genuinely do think they'll give him time. I think
you have to because Brentford isn't a club that's they're just what you said about the whole expectations. They are not expected to battle for top 4.
How long have they been in Prem for now?
Years now.
It's been a good
they've been
5
here
years.
3-4 years. Yeah. It's not been that long,
I think it has.
But that's the thing. I think everyone thinks they're a Prem team, but
they're not. They're
not like a solid Prem team.
I take Sunderland staying up over them any day of the week. Any day of the week.
Probably them and they're probably smallest club in Premier League.
They are
them or Bournemouth maybe, but Bournemouth have more years in Prem.
Yeah.
I might think just like you said. I think it needs more time. You can't just sack because then now what's going to happen is that they're going to have to go into the under 21s and get their manager and promote him up. It's just a whole. No, I don't think he's going to get sacked.
So you're going to Graham Potter then?
Yeah, I think he's got a lot to prove.
But by your own logic, Graham Potter's only been there for 6 months.
Yeah, but but West Ham has more expectation. No,
do they?
West Ham.
Do they?
West Ham.
The big club out there.
West Ham.
I mean,
West Ham has won the
West Ham Europa Conference. That was only 2-3 years ago.
Yeah, mind you, that's
a
a competition with
part-time
football players playing in that.
No,
but still,
I don't discredit that.
And West Ham are a team that their fans will expect top half.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Brentford probably realistically think they'll be battling relegation.
All right.
Because Championship teams will love going to London Stadium.
Fantastic.
So when was it when West Ham was finishing 5th and 6th?
It wasn't that long.
That was almost 10 years ago.
You know what I mean?
But in the grand scheme of things, that's not that long.
It's not that long, no. Oh, do you remember when they had Dimitri Payet?
Ooh, yeah.
He was such a good football player.
I miss
Payet. He was a good player.
One last thing I wanted to touch on, and it was actually coming from the Liverpool game.
Go.
How the fuck is racism still a thing?
Oh man, it's horrible. I think
we have time because I can go on.
But you know what I mean? But as that fan, is he racist to Liverpool players that are black as well?
Probably.
That's the thing I don't get. I've heard stuff at Ellen Road before, and I think we've got black players playing for us.
Yeah,
you see,
it's
you know what I mean?
You can't just hate half the team.
You see, the thing is, it's all right. So
selective racism.
And as well, we don't know exactly what the guy said. Yeah.
To be fair, the first thing I thought was, all right, he's in a wheelchair. Let's figure out what's wrong with him first.
No.
But if it's Tourette's, if it's Tourette's, he might not be able to.
No, but it wasn't. He got charged.
I do not
believe
if he's got mental issue.
Yeah.
If that was me and then I was escorting him out of the stadium, I would have dropped the wheelchair down the stairs. I said, "Go walk, you racist prick." But anyway, how dare you?
Man.
How dare you? You wheel up to him. Oh yeah. Go walk.
Have a walk, man.
God, but
it is crazy though.
It is disgusting.
Yeah.
Racism won't.
In the year of 2025,
racism will never ever yeah, it won't be.
I just don't understand how people like that go through the day-to-day life being racist.
Do you think when like they're at the game, do you think he's saying racist things at home, or is he just that wound up and he thinks, oh, I'll get just like this way?
It's a possibility.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because the guy had the audacity to wheel himself right to the front.
The actions,
and shout something. Look, we don't know exactly what he said. I'm not trying to justify it. It's like I said, if that was me, I would have just threw him down the stairs and let him, walk home himself. Well, he can't anyway. But anyway,
you'd be like Eric Cantona jumping into the stands 2-footed. You fucking prick.
Literally. But racism won't ever change. And yeah.
I think it's a thing that's been around for as long as we've been around. It's not going to disappear. Unfortunately, it's not going to disappear. Doesn't mean we should accept it.
No.
It should always be met with extreme severity, but I don't think there's anything we can do to stop it, really and truly. As depressing as that is, people are going to be racist.
Yeah.
Like,
but
on the plus side, Semenyo's a multi-millionaire and that guy's on a wheelchair. So who ended up having the last laugh?
Yeah. Semenyo's a nice guy as well. I've met him one at times filming with him.
Yeah. Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, oh shit. Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Player as well.
He's quality.
He's fantastic. I wouldn't mind him at Liverpool.
I said this at the start of the season. I wanted him at Liverpool.
Yeah.
I said if Diaz goes, I think he'd be class in our team.
Man, he's class.
He's very
good.
But
yeah, to answer the question, racism won't leave. And that's, racism won't.
Did you ever experience all like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then it's like I was in Plymouth, and I played my first game. It was my first game. I was on trial, my first match, and and they were singing songs. So like, first of all, they were singing like, who's the short one on the left? Who's the short one on the left?
Bring your kids to work.
No, and that was the start.
Oh, no.
And then they got brave.
Yeah, and then I remember one time I was taking a score in, and then I got called a black CUNT. Oh, hurry up, you black CUNT! And I was like, you know what? Like, I'm playing football here. You guys are still claiming benefits. I'm getting paid, so I've just
Did you always just ignore it?
You have to.
Yeah.
Obviously, after the game, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna report it, but yeah.
How did it get? So when did you play? How did it get sort of handled then?
Well, this was 2008, 2009. This was years ago. Yeah,
nothing that got done.
That's what I mean. Clubs seem better, and the FA even seemed better than I'd imagine that it would have been.
People used to get years ago. It's like a slap on the wrist. Don't do it again. Or but as well, there's a lot of the my word against their word.
Yeah,
and there was a lot of cases like that. I mean, there was a lot of cases where no, I didn't say that. I said you back, cunt. I was like, no, you didn't say that. But
you're back.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah. Did you ever play in the game where Manny was getting racially abused?
Yeah.
So we played a game. I can't remember where it was. And Manny's Sikh, isn't he?
Yeah.
And we were playing against a team, and most of them were Hindu, I think. And them, like, the two religions, like, near enough hate each other. And like when we were playing the game, the referee was just one of their parents and stuff, and we were getting kicked the shit out of the entire game. All the calls were going their way, everything. And then they started doing flares and all sorts of shit. Yeah. Like, Manny was just getting proper badly...
15s, under 16s.
Yeah, proper badly racial. And I think we ended up just walking off. I'm pretty sure we didn't end the game. We walked off and that team got kicked out of the league.
Seriously?
Yeah, it was bad.
It was probably about 10 years ago now, but a lad in our team were racially abused. And we heard it and kicked off about it and told the referee. But it was like, what we should have done is walk off. Yeah. I think that's the best thing you can do, but we didn't.
Yeah, and this is what I'm saying. The only way to send out a message is to not play.
Yeah.
If I was playing for like Liverpool, that game against Bournemouth, every single black player, I'll say, I'm not playing for you guys. Then I'm gonna walk off. Fine, I'll get fined, but you have to make a stand now. And this is the problem. Going to the referee and saying, oh yeah, he's being racist. All that guy's gonna get is just a lifetime ban. He can watch every game on his flipping TV and whatnot. Nothing is doing about it. Cool. He might get arrested, and then
he'll get let go the next day.
That's it.
Yeah.
To
evidence and all
to proper do something about it is just refuse to play. Because now think about it. There's like a lot of teams. So like say for example, Crystal Palace. They filled kind of like a lot of black players. If they said I'm not playing, yeah, it'll be madness. It'll be madness. I won't play. If you're gonna shout racing to me, I'm not playing.
Yeah.
And that's the only way.
It's tough in like the Prem and stuff though. And if it's players being racist to players, that's very different. But with the fans, like, there's not really much you can do about it, is there? Really?
Yeah, just walk off because at the end of the day, why the fans are so flipping stupid is you've paid your money to watch a football match, and
now he's got a lifetime ban,
and you're being
for saying something stupid.
And you're being racist.
Yeah,
damage it. Just don't play. Get the game abandoned. Drop the 3 points or lose the 3 points or whatnot. That's the only way to affect people, is to damage the club, as in like not play, not show up for fans, or not show up for like autograph signings, not show up to play.
Surely that's the actual racist winning then. If they refuse to play and then end up losing points and all this sort of stuff.
But it's not though, because then at the end of the day, it's going to damage the fans just as much as the players. Because think about it, if you're now a lifetime Liverpool fan and you've got dickheads over there that's being racist and whatnot, and then all the black players come off the pitch, and all that time and that you spent all the money going to Anfield, and you're there, and now the game's abandoned, it's going to affect you. It's going to affect the fans. It's racism will nah. And I think that won't just affect the players. It will affect the fans. It will affect the cash in the chairman's pockets. It will affect ticket sales. It will affect everything. Players, if you're being racially abused, just walk off, because that will just that's what I'll do, because Instagram's crap, because flipping people can get I'm abusing Instagram, and then all Instagram do is just delete the account.
Yeah.
But someone else can go now and create another one.
Yeah.
And create another one. And create another one.
That doesn't help anyone, does it?
No. Just don't go on Instagram. If I was them players and I like blue ticked and whatnot and verified, I won't post a thing on there. I won't do anything. I'll delete my profile. I won't play for the club and whatnot. And then you see a big change.
I mean, you look at when England lost in the final and all the racial abuse, and like
the stuff with Saka and that.
But it's so flipping stupid. It's because some of them support Arsenal. So now when you buy your season ticket and you've cost Saka, and then you go now pay your $1,500 a year to go and watch him play anyway. So I don't understand. I don't understand. I think there's a big difference between. I think a lot of people are too comfortable. They are way too comfortable to say what they want to say, and there's no consequences for their actions. So I think the only thing that could change is just don't play. Because now, if all the black players from Arsenal don't play, and then they have to field under 15s and under 16s and get slapped up every week, and then you know what I mean, then you'll change, isn't it?
Well, we'll see. Anyway, that's the end of that episode.
Black power, innit?
I mean, to be fair, I have got a Colin Kaepernick jersey, so I'm all on board. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one next week.